Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how we deal with the addition and subtraction of fractions that involve multiple terms within the denominator. So consider exercise 9 or example 9. We have 1 over c plus 2 over c minus 1. So we've got multiple terms within this denominator here. Now the way in which we deal with this is we have to use this general rule that we've been using up here. So a over b plus or minus c over d, multiply the two denominators together to get bd, and then you've got to cross multiply the denominators with the numerator, so ad plus or minus bc. So using that method, first thing we need to do is we need to change that back, put brackets around the denominator with multiple terms in it. Now I'm going to drop the equal sign, and then I'm going to say we're going to multiply across like so. So that's going to be c multiplied by c minus 1. Then our operation is plus. So I'll put in the plus sign there so I don't forget. And then first term in the numerator, we're going to multiply across. So it's going to be 1 multiplied by c minus 1. So that's going to look like 1 multiplied by c minus 1. Second term, cross multiply again, we're going to go 2 multiplied by c, like so. Alright, now everything's together. Let's simplify this out. So I won't open up the brackets in the denominator just yet. We'll see what the numerator is going to look like first. So we're going to get c times c minus 1 in the denominator. Then we're going to, we've got this 1 multiplied by c minus 1. We don't actually need that 1 there, it's implied. So what we can write it as is c minus 1, and just drop the brackets all together. Then we've got 2c, like so. Now I'm going to collect like terms, and that's going to give us c plus 2c is 3c minus 1. Now for this example here, this is about as far as we'd want to take it. Some circumstances you might want to open up the bottom bracket, so you get c squared minus c, and then you'd have 3c minus 1. But it's actually not going to be beneficial in any way at this point in time, so we'd simply leave it in this form over here, and that would be adequate. Now let's look at example 10. Example 10, we have 2 over x minus 1 minus 3 over x plus 1. And we've got this problem where there's multiple terms in the denominator. So again, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw some implied brackets around the denominators there just to tidy everything up. And once again, different denominators, so what we need to do is we need to multiply the two denominators together, and then we need to cross multiply. Alright, doing that, what we're going to get in the denominator is x, take 1, x plus 1, like so. Line in the operation in this case is plus, don't want to forget that. And then the first term in the numerator is 2x plus 1. And then the second one is going to be 3x minus 1. Alright, opening up the terms in the numerator, we're going to get 2x plus 2. Then we're going to get minus 3x minus negative, actually no, we won't write it like that. We'll go plus, then we'll go minus 3 multiplied by minus 1. So notice what I did there. There's a minus 3 here and a minus 1 there. So just making sure that I don't forget any of the negatives when I open the brackets. Now downstairs, I'm going to open these up because it'll become really messy. So I'll just leave it as x minus 1, x plus 1. Now going up, we're going to get 2x plus 2 minus 3x. And then this term at the end is going to be plus 3. And that's all still over x minus 1, x plus 1. Collecting like terms in the numerator, we're going to get minus x plus 5. And that's all over x minus 1, x plus 1. Now if we want, we can leave it in this form here, and that's adequate. Or we can go for a cosmetic change, and what we can do is we can pull the negative all the way out the front, so it will become minus, and then the denominator will get still the same. Then we get the x take 5, because I pulled the negative out the front, so it's almost like an implied brackets like that, but we don't need the brackets. Or alternatively, we can leave it in the form where we switch the negative x and the 5 around, and we can go x minus 1, x plus 1, 5 minus x. Completely up to you which way you want to do it. You can go this way, that's fine. You can leave it like that, or you can move it to like that. Either of these three forms are totally fine.